You all are having an amazing day. My name is Paul Poshen. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, I want us to talk about HEX and Richard Hart ecosystem. What is going on? It has been a while. I've been aware for some while. Once market is pumping like this, I would like to take a break to enjoy myself, take some profit, and do some reinvestment. That's what I normally do. So don't expect me to come in a bull on when everything is hit on to tell you what to do or what not to do because I have already done that. We bought Solana at $15. We bought all coin at a 10x lower. So and during that time, I was shouting, making video, telling you this is a coin to buy. Get in, get in. None of you listen to me, but shout out to those of you who listen to me. This is for you. Yeah, you get it. So now, before I go on with this video, I would like to make a disclaimer that because I am not a financial advisor, so don't come to me and say, "Oh, because of you, I lose all my money." I am not going to take responsibility for your loss. You lose all your money because you probably don't listen to me. You don't take me for serious. You take me for granted. So I am not a financial advisor, so all my video is all about educational purpose. So if you are listening to me for the first time, my name is Crypto Undercover Agent. All I do is I go into the market, I do my research, I tell you what will happen and will definitely happen. Every of my call have hit. Go and watch all my videos about Solana, all the whole coin that I mentioned that it will hit all-time high this bull cycle. I've already done that. It's only remaining HEX and its Hart ecosystem, Post Chain and Post. And that is why I want to talk about HEX today. What is going on? For those of you who are here with me last year, when Post Chain launched, I said that HEX on Ethereum is dead. I said that when this coin was 10x up, giving you opportunity to sell 10x up. So that time, during that time that I made that video, that I said that HEX on Ethereum is dead. If you sold, if you listened to me and sold, today you would have make 10x gain than today. So let me give it to you in the terms that you understand. So if you did not sell during that time that I made that video that I said that Hex on Ethereum is dead, if you did not sell, if you have $1,000 that time, today that your $1,000 will worth $90. That is the price you pay for not listening to me. So if you don't listen to me, you pay a higher price. So if you listen to me, you make a higher gain. That is for you to decide. So that is by the way anyway. So what am I saying on Richard Hart ecosystem? What is going on? What have been going on? Right? If you listen to my last video, which I made, and I said that Richard Hart have just bought Ethereum at a local top, and that will hurt Porsche, Post X, that will hurt the price of Porsche because everybody on Little Heart ecosystem, on Post ecosystem, everybody is relative. We are depending on one thing, and that thing is we are we are waiting, we are speculating that Richard Hart will use the sacrifice money to buy Porsche, and that will make the price of Porsche to go to 100x. That is what everybody believe at this time. And now that money that we are hoping that Richard Hart will use, we used and pump Porsche. He went and used that money and bought Ethereum at a price range of $3,800. And when Ethereum now went to 3,100 to 3,200, is now 3,500. The Porsche and Post X react, and everybody have a shake off because the founder have now only $500 million that we are hoping that you will put in Porsche ecosystem that will pump Porsche. He have already been at a loss of 100 million. So that is why you see that sell off in Porsche ecosystem, and a lot of people have already left the ecosystem because at this point, I think Richard Hart FOMOD, which is not something I'm expecting from a man of his caliber, a man of his caliber who have been in cryptocurrency for over 11 years. I'm not expecting him to go and buy a FOMO and buy at the top of Ethereum at 3,008. That is a very, very, very long. All right, that is the wrong thing for him to do. So that is what happened. That is why you see a fed up. And when it comes to Hex on Intellium, and it have been getting a lot of debate. Everybody is saying, "Oh, he has," you know. Like I said earlier, 9 months ago, I said this. I said Hex on Ethereum is dead. It's just like dead. You putting your money there, you are gone. I said it. I made this video. Go and watch my video. A lot of you guys come here to insult me. You said, "Oh, I'm not saying anything. I don't know anything." You don't know how market work. You don't know anything at all in the market. That is why you constantly lose all your money on daily basis. On daily basis, you guys are losing because you don't know anything. You don't understand the market. You don't know how the market reacts. So once we have a hex on portion, I said it that hex on Ethereum is technically dead. Nothing will revive it. It will not go to all-time high. Nothing. And in generally, hex is not even a good investment. That's why I don't cover it. So the more, let me tell you, let me give you a secret. Let me tell you the only reason why portion is my biggest bag is not because portion is a good uh, cryptocurrency. No, it's not because you have a high tech. There's no high tech there. There's not even a load map. So why I hold portion is my biggest bag is because I look at the hex community. How some people can be like, you stake a coin, you stake a coin will be inflating, giving you worthless token, and you are telling your guy, you're telling your friend, your mother, your brother, go and buy it. It will go up. You stake it. You didn't sell it. It went to 14,000s. Nobody sell. They tell you don't sell, and it now went down to 99% deep. Now everything is up. Almost Bitcoin hitting all-time high. Everything is hitting all-time high. Hex is still 98% deep. That is to say, use a long investment. So why I get into that, I look at people investing in Hex, seeing this as a good investment. I figure out that if these people can actually invest in Hex, put millions of dollars in Hex, that means post chain, they will sell their house, they will sell their town, they will sell it there and pump it. Because I care about the price. I'm here to make money. So I figured out that if Hexicans can believe that Hex is a good project, a long-term project, I see people stake there 15 years. They stake their money for 15 years. Imagine you are 50 years of age, you are staking for 15 years. I see one man who did that, who did that. And that is more reason I am bullish on pushing. I say, this is where money lies. Because this is the kind of people, they are not thinking. They are doing a movement, 1000x, 100x. So I wanna bet big on that. So it's not because I love hack. I don't love hack. It's a failed technology. DeFi, anything DeFi is a failed technology generally. So anything they tell you stake any yield, you are the yield. Where is the yield coming from? The yield will come from is only when you are generating fee and using it to pay people from the fee they are generating on daily basis. That is when it can be sustainable. So, but when it sits, it's not doing anything. You are just taking and any more coin, more inflation, and you are onboarding more people to come and buy your bag. You are done. You are done. You are the little liquidity. So that is why generally I don't like DeFi. I don't promote DeFi. I don't encourage anybody to stake anything. I have never done that. I have do that in Luna and I fail. I see how it can be a failure, a massive failure. I don't encourage anybody to do that. All right. So that is why I don't cover Hex. So what is going on Hex? What will happen on the Jihad ecosystem at this point in time? We have seen it. It's over for Hex on Ethereum. It's not going to do anything. If you put your money on this, you are lost. The Jihad is not going to put $1,000 in this. He will either put a $1,000 in Post X, in Post X and Portion and Hex on. Don't put your money in this. Don't buy this. No matter what influencers who didn't sell on time, who staked their coin and waiting to unstake it, What they are doing now, they are telling you, oh, this is now a mini coin. It will go up. It will surprise them. They are just begging. They are waiting. They want you to pump it so they dump it on you. So you're putting your money on this coin. It's a shit coin now. You will lose everything. Everything. There is no hope. Nothing. It's not even listed anywhere to be delisted. There's no hope. So why are you going to buy this for what? For what exactly? I warn you to dump it, and I dump it when I get my copy on HEX. All right. So, but what is the way forward? What are you going to do on Little Heart ecosystem now that Little Heart have bought Ethereum at price of 3,800, and the community is in disbelief. They are now in painful phase because only headcount are not making money on this bull on. Everything have already gone up to almost all-time high, and I expected that. Hex number one is inflating. Hex is not the same total supply as of 2021 bull that it went to all-time high 10,000x. It have already inflated almost 10x inflation in circulation supply. So it need more money, more energy to buy it. And what are you buying it for? What is the purpose? What is the demand for it? The only reason why Hex learned up to 10,000x was the narrative was then was DeFi, staking protocol, staking this one, DeFi, everything was about DeFi. That is what narrative. And that narrative, Hex seemed to be working out and it had heart and everything, and it pumped. And the more reason why it went to 10,000x is because of doing the sacrifice phase of post chain. Ethereum went all time high of 3,000, $4,000 as the last bull on. So, and everybody was okay. The fuck of post chain, the founder of Hex that did a 10,000x, everybody was speculating that they have missed Hex. They underestimate Richard Hart and they miss Hex, and they now want to get on post chain. And everybody, that is why you see during that sacrifice phase, Hex went to 10,000x. That is what made this possible. All right. So now, why Hex did a 10,000s? Because of the narrative, the DeFi narrative then, and because of this sacrifice of post chain. All right. Now, I want to ask you, would you say that the creator of Pepe Shiba, they are genius? Are there not devs, founders that created those meme coin that went to 10,000, 20,000x? That is a narrative. You are seeing it on Boomi. You are seeing it on Bonk. All these coins, they are meme coins. That is a narrative. So all this AI that is popping off there and they're going to 1 billion, 2 billion. Look at Lender, look at Fit, look at Ajazile. Look at all these coins, meme coin, AI coin. They are narrative, right? I want to take you back to Metaverse. During the time of Metaverse, that is narrative. You see Mana, you see Sandbox, you see all this coin, all this meme Metaverse. Some of you bought land on Metaverse. Today it's worth nothing. That is a narrative. But every narrative will come back. When that narrative come back, it will come pump up. All right. So that is a narrative. So I want you to understand this and know it and know peace. Get that fact. That is a narrative. So that narrative is Hex was a narrative on DeFi in 2020, 2021 bull on. I want you to get this fact. So don't expect that DeFi to pump up again. It's not going. The narrative now is AI. And let me give you a hint. The next narrative that is going to trend, that is going to take off, is tokenization. So go and position yourself to all this token that is about tokenization, like asset tokenization, leave access to to tokenization to crypto. That is a next narrative. So you have missed AI narrative, you have missed metaverse narrative, you have missed DeFi narrative. The next narrative that is coming out is tokenization, like tokenizing assets to digital assets. That is the next trend. That is next narrative. I will make video about it and we will pick our narrative, that the token that we are going to position ourselves. We have missed out on AI, all right? So if you gain it on time, you will make a huge amount of money. All right. So now, what is the way forward? Where are we done from here? Is it going to be a hope for Richard Hart ecosystem to do a 1000x? What is the width? Where are we going to anyway? So the narrative, the thing that you should look out for is we are going to depend on Ethereum price. If Ethereum due to 6,000 go to $6,000, Richard Hart will probably possible he will sell and he will pump portion. For portion to go to 100x, 500s, for person to do 100s, it need only 400 million. And mind you, Richard Hart bought Ethereum at a price of 3,800, and they have a whopping amount of $500 million. So, and the Porsche need only 400 million to do a 100x. So that is to show you that 100x is guaranteed, but it's going to depend when Ethereum go to 6,000 to $5,000 above. That is when all those money will rotate to Porsche. And this is a bull on. Nobody tell you it's a bear market. You just see it. So don't be surprised from here on, after a bull on, after a Havalin, Bitcoin Havalin coming on up on April. From there, we top out. From there, we start seeing bear market. That is why everybody is in anger moment. Why did Richard Hart put this money at this very particular time? He didn't put it at 2.5. He didn't put it at 1.5. So do you see? Do you understand the hint now? Everybody is in anger moment now. A man like Richard Hart, a caliber, at a man of his caliber, buying Ethereum at 3,800. What is that? What is that? What does that mean? But on the other hand, everybody is saying this could be because of Ethereum ETF. But he was here. Bitcoin was $20,000, and the ETF. You see all these people applying for ETF. You could have bought Bitcoin. You could have bought Ethereum. He did not. That is why sometimes smart money are also dumb money. Billionaire often make mistake. That is why Sam Bankman-Fried lose users $8 billion, and he's in prison now. So I want you to understand this and know this and know peace. So where do we go from here? Our hope now is if Ethereum goes to $5,000, $6,000, that is when you are going to start seeing a pump on portion, because people are going to be like, okay, our sacrifice money is up. We are in profit. This money will come back to portion. Boom! Before you know, everybody will start moving in, trying to buy portion, trying to get in, and we will see a pump. And then Richard Hart, being the kind of money of he is a man of ego. He want to prove himself. He want to say he's smart, because he want to prove himself because he's not smart. He's not. He have not acted like he's a smart guy. He's not smart for me. He created a coin, yes, and the coin gained popularity and he gained community, and now he want to be acting like a demo god, like he knows all. He knows nothing. He's not smart. I told you, if he's a smart guy who could have bought Ethereum, it could have he could have started buying Bitcoin when it went to 30 to 20,000 as of 2022. But he didn't buy. He was acting smart. Acting, oh, I know, I won you all. I saw the top. I caught the top. Now he's buying the local top. It's not a smart move. Don't come here to say he's a smart guy. He's not. He's not the only one that created a coin that went to. If you want to talk about people who are smart, you talk about CZ, about all these founders that found something that people are using. So I am telling you the more reason why I am investing in Porsche is because I look at the community, how dumb some of them are. Not all of them. Some of some of the some of HEX, the only coin they hold is HEX. That is dumb. That is very dumb. That is why I'm investing in Porsche, because looking at these dumb people who are holding only Hex, listening to Richard Hart, that is where you know that these guys are dumb. I need them to pump my bag. Some of them have already sold their house to buy Hex. How stupid is that? You sold your house, you buy Hex, you stake it for 15 years. So your son that is 5 years now, maybe when he grow up and become 20 years and he hear your bag, then you make money. How dumb are you? When we are planning to retire in 1 year, that is why I get in on portion. All right. So I explained to you why I get in a portion. So Richard Hart, being the man of ego, trying to claim he's smart, probably when he tell him go to $3,000, $6,000, $7,000, he will want to pump portion. But he, mind you, he have already bought at the top. We are in a critical moment from here. So imagine here, you tell him did not go up, we are done. Like we are done. We are not going anywhere. All right. As for Hex, that one is done. Hex on the telling me is done. So, and why will a normal person want to invest in Hex in the first place? It's a failed project. Even if it's not a failed project, it could have gone up in price like others. So I want you to understand that the reason why Hex went to 10,000x is because of the relative then. So just like this narrative I'm telling you about tokenization, people are going to tokenize assets. So every token that is going to come up with tokenization is going to blow off. So in next 2 years, if a tokenization fail, narrative fail, everything will fail. Just like DeFi have already failed. So staking your coin, earning more coin from that coin is not sustainable. So the what is sustainable is earning yield from fee that are generating from protocol. That is sustainable. So, but any a coin sitting down doing nothing and giving you yield, telling you go and bring others and give you more yield is not sustainable. It have no limits. It have no cap. Unlimited. I want you to understand this when you are making your investment. So where do we go from here? I've told you Richard pump portion, but it now lies on whether if it is going to pump to $5,000 to $6,000. So if it eventually don't do that, we will see 100x on portion. But because he cannot sell at a lose, at 100 million lose to get in, get out. It cannot. It will hold. So we are doomed here. I said it. We are trapped. All right? We are trapped. And that is very, very sad for Richard Hart to do to Hexicans because these people believe in him, they fought for him. So he did not make a wise move. I said it earlier. And some of you said, oh, he's a billionaire. He knows what he's doing. He knows nothing. He knows absolutely nothing that he's doing. Now, where do we go from here? That's a question. Our is just like our hope now lies on Ethereum. If Ethereum pump, maybe probably double that money, then we will see 100s. All of us become a millionaire. And mind you, every coin that I told you to buy is pumping. So if you bought all those coins, once again, I appreciate you. You have done well for yourself. That's for you. And that's for you. You have done well. And if you did not buy, you did not buy. Okay. Laugh at you because you are not doing well. You are a lost. All right. So one thing you must understand, Richard Hart will want to prove himself to be, I am the guy. And mind you, there is no liquidity on portion. He doesn't have enough liquidity. So it just little money to move the price, little money to take the price down. So he will try to prove himself. He will try to say, okay, I am Richard Hart. Or pump it. We have already seen it. He's buying his own bag. So he's going to continue to do that. But it now lies. If you tell him we will go above $3,800, that's when we will see pump on portion. If not, we are going to go down. As Ethereum is going down, we are going down because there is no money to come and help us. Our only hope was this money will come and buy portion. But if Richard Hart was like a genius, like he said, he will use that money, get portion listed on every exchanges, make peace with all these crypto people. You know, he's not going to be, oh, I am right, I am top. Everybody, I called many coins. I told you to buy at the bottom. Does that make me genius? Does that make me I am on the cover? Oh, I am this one, I call this one. Everybody can call a price. It's just a normal trend. It's just a normal thing in the market. To know where the market is going, it's very simple to know. So am I going to come and say, oh, I told you to buy Solana at $800? Oh, I am now the king. Oh, But I told you all this. Does that mean I am not genius? No, I am not. All right. But some of you are watching me and say, oh, this guy is wonderful because I told you. It's a normal thing to know that when we have ES, heck, ES is there. Genius. No. But tomorrow, if I start claiming I'm genius, you guys will believe me. That is same thing happened on Richard Hart. Richard Hart was a normal guy who used to steam and talk about Bitcoin, and he feel like he understands the market so well. He knows everything. Have already made money. That is why everybody, some of newbies who are selling, who are losing, they don't depend on him, see him as a demo guy. So he will try because he have 1 point something billion that people gave him. So he will use that money to come and buy the coin and